Welcome, Autograph Fisherman here, and I have another profile video for you. Today it is Kai's Nilan. He just happens to have 197 trading cards. Born February 9th, 1958. Boston, Massachusetts, U.S. Height 6 feet 0 inches, 183 centimeters. Weight 205 pounds, 93 kilograms, 14 stone 9 pounds. Position right wing. Shot right. Played for Montreal Canadiens, New York Rangers, Boston Bruins. National Team United States. NHL Draft 231st overall, 1978. Montreal Canadiens. Playing career 1979 to 1992. Christopher John Nilan, born February 9, 1958, is an American former professional ice hockey player and former radio host. Nilan played 688 National Hockey League regular season games as a right wing for the Montreal Canadiens, New York Rangers, and Boston Bruins between 1980 and 1992. He won the Stanley Cup in 1986 with Montreal. Known as Knuckles or Nux, he was famous for his propensity to fight. He holds a record for most penalty minutes by an American-born player. Nilan's life and career are prominently featured in Alex Gibney's 2011 documentary film, The Last Gladiators. Playing career. Nilan grew up in Massachusetts, where he idolized Bobby Orr and dreamed of playing for the Boston Bruins. He played his youth hockey with the Parkway, West Roxbury, Massachusetts, team of the Greater Boston Youth Hockey League, sponsored by the Metropolitan District Commission. He later played college hockey for the Northeastern University Huskies from 1976 to 1979, averaging 3.5 penalty minutes per game in his final collegiate season. Nilan was selected 231st overall in the 1978 NHL entry draft and was best known as a tough guy for the Montreal Canadiens in the mid-1980s. One of only 9 players in National Hockey League history to have recorded more than 3,000 career penalty minutes, he holds the records of highest penalty minute average per game at 4.42 minutes per game, the most penalty minutes in a single playoff season at 141, as well as the record for most penalties in a single game. On March 31, 1991, when the Hartford Whalers visited Nilan's Bruins, Nilan was assessed a record 10 penalties. 6 minors, 2 majors, 1 misconduct, and 1 game. Misconduct for a total of 42 penalty minutes. Seriously hobbled by repeated injuries, Nilan missed over 200 games in his final 5 seasons and would only play as many as 50 games twice in his final 4 seasons. He retired after the 1991-92 season. Highlights of his career include winning the Stanley Cup in 1986 with the Canadiens, being named to Team USA for the 1987 Canada Cup, and his controversial selection to the 1991 NHL All-Star Game by his then-coach Mike Milbury. Nilan missed a game with a broken left ankle, which led to changes in how players are selected for All-Star games. Post-career, Nilan returned to the Boston area and went into the insurance business after retirement. He spent 3 years as community relations consultant for John Hancock Insurance before returning to hockey as a coach. He was initially hired as an assistant coach of the New Jersey Devils on August 3, 1995, and remained in that position until May 1996, before becoming a head coach for the Chesapeake Icebreakers of the ECHL. Nilan was married to Karen Stanley in 1981. They were divorced in 2006. They have 2 daughters, Colleen and Tara, and 1 son, Christopher. Karen was a daughter of Teresa Stanley, who was one of notorious crime boss Whitey Bulger's girlfriends. Today, Nilan talks openly about his past problems with alcohol and prescription drugs, as well as battling a heroin addiction. He is involved in numerous social and charitable causes. Nilan also speaks to local students in Montreal about learning from his life experiences and mistakes. Nilan lived in Oregon for 2 years, where he met his current girlfriend, Jamie Holtz, who is originally from Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Chris moved back to Montreal with Jamie in 2011, and they currently reside in Montreal. He began hosting his own program, Off the Cuff on TSN Radio 690 Montreal, on March 18, 2013, after being a daily phone-in guest on Melnick in the afternoon for a number of months. The show aired from noon to 3 p.m. weekdays local time, also streamed live online. In 2022, he was fired from his off-the-cuff hosting position by Bell Media after he refused to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Nilan currently hosts his own podcast, the Raw Knuckles Podcast. Awards: won the Stanley Cup in 1986 with the Montreal Canadiens. Selected to one NHL All-Star Game, 1991. Well, that was another profile video. I hope you enjoyed. If you happen to have any thoughts about Chris Nilan, let me know them in the comments. I would like to read them. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. As always, until next time, keep on collecting. Bye.